Gotta get up early to beat that heat. Whether you're planning for the worst or hoping for the best, I'm glad you spent some time here on Coffee with Dubs. Now let's get to it. Has anybody else ever caught themselves living 3 disasters ahead? Because I do it all the time. Something small happens and before I know it, my brain has already skipped 3 chapters into the future. One awkward conversation somehow becomes failed opportunity, which becomes another problem, and somehow snowballs into a version of life that doesn't even exist yet. It's amazing how convincing your imagination can be when you give it enough room to run. Strange part is, I know exactly why my brain does it. Somewhere along the line, I convinced myself that if I expect the worst, I'd really be ready for it. If I could see every possible outcome, nothing could surprise me. Sounds logical until you realize you've spent your entire afternoon emotionally reacting to events that haven't even asked for your attention yet. There's a difference between making a plan and living inside prediction. A plan keeps you grounded because it's based on what you know about the day. A prediction usually starts filling in the blanks with assumptions. And once those assumptions get enough momentum, they stop feeling like possibilities. They start feeling inevitable. And that's the trap. And I've caught myself preparing for conversations that never happened. I've worried about outcomes that never showed up. I've changed my mood over situations that, looking back, had absolutely no intention of becoming a reality. And if I'd kept score, I'd probably find that most of the things I worried about never collected enough emotional debt that I paid up front. And that's a terrible return on interest. Now when I catch my brain taking off without me, I try to interrupt it with something simple. What do I actually know? Not what do I suspect, not what do I fear, not what I think might happen if 17 other imaginary dominoes happen to fall in exactly the wrong order. What I do actually know. Usually that answer brings me right back into today, and today is a much easier place to live than next Thursday. And I'm still learning this, by the way. I don't have it mastered yet. There's days where my imagination grabs the steering wheel and heads toward the future that probably isn't even on the map yet, or ever will be. The difference is now I recognize it sooner. I don't automatically believe every story my brain tells me, and it's been freeing because my imagination's a gift. It's the reason I write books. It's the reason I create art. It's the reason I can picture things before they exist. You have to remember that the same imagination that helps me create beautiful things can also create problems that never belonged in my life to begin with. It turns out the goal isn't getting rid of your imagination. It's teaching it the difference between creativity and prophecy. So if your mind likes to race ahead the way mine does, maybe don't ask it to predict tomorrow. Ask it to help you build today instead. I have a feeling it'll be a lot more accurate. And I'll catch you tomorrow on the next pour on Coffee with Dubs. I'm out of here.